students, I hope you all are safe at your home, right? Okay, we will start our new chapter today. Your next chapter, chapter number 22, digestive system. Digestive system, generally you had learned previously about the digestive system. In this class, we will discuss in detail on the digestive system. Firstly, what is the function of digestive system? How it helps us regarding the food, what is the purpose of digestive system in our body, in multicellular organism, and what are the organs present in digestive system and all. We will discuss on these topics in this video, right? Firstly, what is the digestive system and what is the purpose? Firstly, we require energy for the various metabolic activities, you know very well. How we will gain these energy, from which we will gain these energy? Generally, energy is we will gain from the food. So food is digested and provide energy, digested with the help of digestive system in our body, and this digestion of food generally proceed by various organs with the help of various organs, and collectively these organs we call digestive system, right? Digestive system generally start from the, you can say that simply, it is the system which convert complex food into the simple food. Generally, what are the food which provide you energy and your body for the metabolic activities? In our food, we will take carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is a rich source of energy which provide ATP or energy currency, you can say that, for the metabolic activities. Carbohydrate, protein for your building block. Lipid also provide energy in case of shortage of carbohydrates, and minerals. Various minerals are also required for your body development and your growth and metabolic activities. So these are the mixture which are present in our food generally. Food is a mixture of nutrients. These are the nutrients which are present in your food in different form and in different amount. And digestive system is a system which convert these nutrients, convert these complex nutrients into the simple nutrient, and the organ which help in this process and this phenomenon is called collectively called digestive organ, and the collectively called digestive system. These organ collectively called digestive system. So in human being, in our syllabus, digestive system of human actually. So we will discuss on human digestive system only. Digestive system generally start from the mouth and completed into the anus, because we have complete digestive system. And what is the meaning of complete digestive system? The system which arises from the mouth and end up into the anus. So which start from the mouth and completed into the anus is called complete digestive system. Okay, we will discuss one by one. This digestive system consists what kind of organ, or which organ consists which function, for example. So digestive system generally consists of alimentary canal, right? This alimentary canal consists of various digestive organs, present in this alimentary canal. This is the complete alimentary canal. This is approx 4.5 meter in our body. In human being, it is about 4.5 meter long, right? But after that, its length become 6 to 8 meter approx, because in case of alimentary canal, this small intestine is coiled when we are living very coiled condition, and after that it become relaxed, and due to this relaxation this becomes spread out, and the length of alimentary canal generally increase during the death, right? Okay, this alimentary canal consists various organs. First we will start from the mouth or buccal cavity, you can say that. Mouth, then pharynx, esophagus, then the stomach, pancreas, large intestine, small intestine, anus, liver. Liver is also act as a gland as well as digestive organ also. So we will discuss one by one. Firstly, we will discuss only on the mouth part, the mouth and buccal cavity. So what is the function of mouth and buccal cavity? Our mouth generally, mouth means oral part generally covered by lips, right? Lip generally cover our oral part which lead into that, means from the lips, our alimentary canal, next part of alimentary canal is the buccal cavity. Buccal cavity, you can see that it is a platform where food is generally we put the food generally in the buccal cavity, right? Buccal cavity have floor as well as both part are present in the digestive system, alimentary canal, right? So anteriorly our buccal cavity roof is very hard palate, consists hard palate, and posteriorly soft. It is soft, right? And the floor of the buccal cavity consists a muscular organ, very muscular organ, thick organ is called tongue, right? And anteriorly same tongue is generally covered by lingual layers. Lingual layers are present in muscular layer, and anteriorly it consists of papillae-like structure. You can say that small papillae present or taste buds are present, which generally provide or which generally identify the taste of our food. For example, your food is salty, sweet, bitter in taste. Whatever the taste of food, generally discovered by these taste buds which are present in our tongue, right? So tongue is a very muscular organ generally, which is present in our oral cavity or floor of the buccal cavity, you can say that, right? One more thing is present in our mouth is teeth. Teeth is also very important part of digestive system, because digestion is generally means complex food is generally converted into simple conversion from the very first from the root only, right? So we had discussed about the buccal cavity. Next is in your mouth is teeth. Okay, teeth are generally present in both the jaw, upper as well as lower jaw. They are embedded in the both the jaws, upper as well as lower jaw, right? This is the structure of teeth. Okay, teeth actually in human being, teeth are of heterodont kind of heterodont. Why we call this hetero? Hetero means different, right? We have generally different kind of teeth. We have generally four kind of teeth. First is incisors, second is canines, premolars, and molars. This is the number of these four kind of teeth in both upper as well as lower jaw. This is represented by generally a dental formula. Dental formula is generally 1/2 of the total teeth, right? Actually, a mature or adult human being consists 32 teeth. Total 32 teeth are present in our complete jaw, right? Out of these 32 teeth, we have two types of teeth. So that because we consider two types of teeth, the human teeth are called diphyodont. Diphyodont means we have two types of teeth. First teeth are milk teeth or deciduous teeth, you can say that, which are 20 in number, and they are replaced by the permanent teeth, and these permanent teeth are generally replaced in between the age of 6 to 12 generally, right? So heterodont because we have four kind of teeth, and diphyodont because we have two types of teeth. Milk teeth are replaced by permanent teeth, right? And collectively both the diphyodont or arrangement of teeth, you can say that, is called dentition. Dentition means the complete arrangement of teeth are socket is called dentition simply. These are the four kind of teeth, and they play different role in the digestion of food. First are the incisor. They are 4 in number, and their main function is cutting the food into the symbol R. Next is the canines. Canines are 2 in number, and piercing of the and tearing of the food. Their main function is tearing of the food. Generally, canines are very functional in case of carnivorous animals, right? Because their canines, you can see that dogs have very large canines because their main function is tearing and piercing of the objects. Next are premolars and molars. Premolars are 4 in number and molars are 6 in number. Their main function is the mastigation of food. Simply masticate the food, right? Instead of these system, this is the structure of the teeth. This is the structure of the teeth, which is divided into 3 stomach, right? And salivary amylase is also called ptyalin enzyme, or salivary amylase